If there's one thing in my life I've learned is that like people fucking suck sometimes. And today I want to talk about a story that that's affected me, and y'all could probably be affected and learn from this too. So growing up, I did grow up in a way where I did get bullied quite a bit when I was younger in like middle school and elementary school. And for some odd reason, man, like I was always nice to people and I always treated people with kindness. And sometimes I do admit that due to this type of treatment, some of that negative behavior did rub off on me. But I quickly fixed that real quick when I got right in middle school. But I will say is that like I tried to be nice to people in my life when I was younger growing up, but I just never understood why I got made fun of or bullied for it. Like, it was very confusing because I would always be at home, playing video games, going outside to play, ride bikes, and just, enjoy my hobbies and express myself. But little did I know that we all lived in a weird ass society where we all had to do things a certain way. And if we did something a little bit differently that the most people did not like or appreciate, you would unfortunately get made fun of it because a lot of kids back then were obviously immature because we all were fucking kids. Now, when I was younger as well, I don't know why, but I wanted every single person to like me for some reason. I don't know why it was like that validation, but I just wanted people in my life to really like me for everything that I did. And I tried so hard to impress people and try to fix behaviors that people would criticize me for. And honestly, it was definitely unhealthy looking back, but bro, I was so fucking naive in that situation. It wasn't even funny. Unfortunately, it took me a long time to kind of undo my ways because, once you kind of get a pattern and habit with how you treat people, sometimes it can affect you for the rest of your life. But thankfully, I did grow out of these habits, but it took a long ass time because when I got into the workforce, I noticed that, like, I was nice to coworkers, I never disrespected them or mistreated any of them. But I've noticed that some people still had an issue with me in some type of way, some of them did. And it took me a long time to realize too when it came to bullies or just people that mistreated me that like nothing was actually wrong with me. These people were also very miserable, hateful, and I kind of realized that there was a lot of people for some odd reason or any reason at all are just very bad, negative people. And they tend to take their insecurities and problems out just to make themselves feel better. And that was a really tough thing that kind of hit me and it actually benefited my life for the better once I kind of noticed that. And another thing I did notice with people too is that when it came to advice or opinions, I used to have this habit coming from how I was raised where like I always would do stuff given commands by parents and stuff or whatnot when I was younger. And I had this habit of like trying to take everybody's advice and try to follow through with a lot of it. But then I realized that not everyone's advice is worthy of following. Now, don't get me wrong, it is good to listen to people when you can, but just because someone can give you some opinions or advice on some things does not mean you should always accept them. It really does depend on the person you're getting advice from. But like to people that don't have any value in your life, bro, or they don't even really talk to you or even like you, like why should you even listen to them, bro? Like I don't understand those people that give out their opinions, but like life is, everybody's got an asshole, and so do opinions, so fuck it. I guess they just do what they want. At a pretty young age, I kind of had the internet in the palm of my hands for most of my life as a teenager, so I started using the internet to kind of learn and educate myself on certain things to kind of help benefit my life better. And I come to find out that a lot of people's opinions on certain things or facts were a bit outdated or they just not, a thing at all, which is crazy because it's like rumors. I also remember when I first started my YouTube channel journey is that like there was always somebody that would always criticize or be hostile on their crazy ass opinions. And that was part of the YouTube game, unfortunately, because I didn't realize how crazy people on the internet can be on certain things or how right some people want to be. And there's some people on here who don't even like me. They just hate watch me. And fuck, man. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Thanks for watching. But it's like, it's just crazy how people are just wasting their life on stuff they don't like. It's mind blowing. But once I moved out, got my own apartment, and into the adult world and the workforce fully, like as a full timer, different jobs, no matter where you go, someone's gonna bring you down, and they're not always right, bro. Because that's another thing too that I find funny is that like I used to listen to people just to say like, oh, your eyes look weird, your face is round, or you're just annoying. Like it's all subjective, bro. And the crazy thing is, it doesn't always make them right. For the longest time too, I used to think like, why are so people so selfish in this world, or why are they so to themselves? Now I kind of understand because it's best to keep to yourself in a lot of ways for a lot of people because it helps keep your peace and happiness. And if there's some opportunity, do take it, but take it with precaution, because nothing in this adult life or world is with rainbows and butterflies. That's for damn sure. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I do know this video is a little bit shorter than expected, or just my other videos, but I just wanted to get this message out here and tell you all this short story, because I know this could help a lot of people in the future, and some people do like to listen to me, and thank you all so much. I do promise that my next video is going to be longer. Don't worry. This is what, my 6th video this week? Brand, I've been making a lot of videos, but fuck, dude, it's been so much fun. You guys keep it real out here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, y'all.